Alright, my last level 55 crafting quest is Armorer. This is given to us by Blanstyr in Limsa. It is called Fancy Lancer. And I believe this will be the quest that sends us finally in the Armorer quest line to Ishgard, because they use a lot of lances there. Here we go. What do you want? More work, is it? Well, I took another job from that conjurer and his mates. Somewhat for the Lancer this time. Did me best, I did. Forged and reforged until I thought I had a piece the client would be pleased with. But she took one look at me work and turned her bloody nose up at it. Not pretty enough, she says. So I told them they can take their fancy Lancer and toss her into the damn sea. Blanstyr's still lurking near the wench, but I doubt even you could satisfy that over-particular pig-sticking lass of his. Someone's a little bit sad that his work was not accepted. Could I go that way? I think it's blocked. I think it's blocked right here. But I'm probably wrong. Anyway. Hold me close, young fancy Lancer. Here's Blanstyr, and he's got the Lancer lass. I must always look my best, she says just out of nowhere. Mistress Mercy, I had hoped you would be along. Your colleague appears to have abandoned our commission in a fit of pique. Your colleague appears to have abandoned our commission in a fit of pique and left poor Barbarella here bereft of her promised armor. Armor? I thought it was a lance. Yeah, I'm an armorer, so why was he... I don't know, whatever. Oh, he made me some armor, alright, but the style was absolutely dreadful. How can I possibly perform legendary deeds looking like an oversized kettle? Imagine the portraits they would paint. Imagine the sculptures. As you can see, she is quite particular about her appearance. Thus I would task you with crafting her a cuirass that is as eye-catching as it is unyielding. Mayhap Forge Master Hananza would deign to offer her experienced opinion, as she did the last time. Let's try this way. I don't think it's closed. I think I'm just stupid. Although it could be different levels. We'll find out. For some reason I thought it was blocked, and I believe I'm wrong. But I don't know for sure. Hey look, it's not blocked. I'm just dumb. It, however, might have been faster to go the other way, but I don't know. 6 of one, half a dozen, blah blah. Here is Hananza. It's busy here. What y'all doing? So we're aiming for fashionable and functional. That takes us into the realm of goldsmiths and weavers. You'd best head to Ul'dah and call upon the wisdom of their guild masters. Really? Alright. We have the gold master and the weaver. Okay, I mean, yeah, we're just gonna. I have the money. That's not. It's the principle. I like to show how to do it the cheapest. Cheapest way, even though it takes a little bit longer, is to take the airship for 120. Unless Ul'dah happens to be your gold favored destination, which means your free one that you can use anytime, as many times as you want. No limits. No holds barred. Sunday. We will go to whichever one my mouse happens to hover over first. Weavers. Sir Redolent Rose is the Weaver Guildmaster, a well-fashioned Rogadin male. I tend to talk like this for him. Lower deeper. Hey Redolent, how you doing? Mercy, you seek to apply the sensibilities of weaving to your efforts in armorcraft? How strange. I but recently spoke on a similar subject to a rugged Rogadin fellow. He seemed a tad embarrassed to be asking, but listened with an earnest enthusiasm nonetheless. Interesting, Blanstyr came to you. I fear I become rather passionate in my instruction, and lectured overlong on the merits of form versus function. But to return to your query, I would ask that you consider the use of color in your designs, and not simply the choice of hue. Even the same shade can have a drastically different impact when enhanced with a lustrous, glossy sheen. Jump, 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 jump in, all around, jump, oh, no, oh. Jump in to the sound. That doesn't make sense, but it's fine because we're rolling on. And serendipity of the Goldsmith Guild. Mercy, thinking of adding precious metals to your endeavors in armorcraft, are you? Well, the Sultan Sworn once wore ceremonial plate that featured the most extravagant embellishments, but such delicate adornments would not long survive the harsh demands of combat. What you might consider, then, is decorating the parts of your armor that are less likely to be struck. The edges and hollows, for example. At least, that is what I would do. Back to Hinanja. This time I will just teleport. Save a little gil, spend a little gil. That's just how the world goes round. I bet I'm going to be tasked with making something I have not made yet. I have not made a whole lot of things in the 56 to 60 range. And I think it would be... Oh, this is 55, never mind. I probably have already made it then. Titanium Cuirass of Maiming, my guess? Well, what did the artisans of Ul'dah have to say? I explain. I see. Then I would suggest a darker hue for the main surface, burnished until it gleams. Decorate the edges with a brighter metal. Rose gold should do nicely to provide an eye-catching contrast. Again, titanium is a fine choice for durability and strength. This was for Benethier's Lancer companion, yes? Then forge a cuirass fit for a queen, and your client shall soon be maiming her enemies in style. I was right. That's awesome. I've never before tried to guess. Titanium Cuirass of Maiming HQ, no less. Rose gold, already got it. Titanium rivets, I could have sworn... Did I put the HQ up for sale also? Hold on. Dalma leather I can make, right? Yeah, easy peasy. Damn. Titanium nuggets I can also make. Ooh, I'm running low on titanium ore. I am going to see if my retainer has not yet sold the titanium rivets that I put up. No worries, if I did, I can make another one. Which one was it? I don't have a clue. Nope. Cool. I had some HQ... Oh, did the HQs sell? Wait, didn't I... What were the other ones I have then? Didn't I sell... Oh. Oh, adamant. Oh, okay, that's what I thought. Okay. I'll just pull these back. Okay. Okay, so I got the rivets, I got the rose gold nugget. I will at least be able to HQ the Dalma leather. These are rough, but they're not that. If you have 40 durability, it's way better than when they only give you 35. It makes it harder. Wouldn't you know it? That will not cap me. Okay, Dalma leather secured. Titanium nuggets. ×3. Let's go. Waste not 2. We got a proc, so we'll use Precise Touch. Innovation. Proc again for Precise Touch. Love it. Basic Touch. Standard should cap. Well, need 500-ish. No, we're good. Even with those 2 procs, we still use a lot of durability. Like, it's not, doesn't make it a ton faster or easier. Still, once again, even with 2 more procs, can end up with 10 durability, which is better than 5 or 0. Don't get me wrong at all, but I think I need 3, right? Yeah. God, 2 procs on each craft. I love that. We can just... No, we can't. Never mind. Free your mind. And we do not have to stand up, so we'll just do that. 3 titanium nuggets HQ, Dalma leather HQ, titanium rivets, and rose gold nugget, both NQ, but could be HQ'd, but I'm just getting rid of inventory, so we'll be fine. It's level 55 craft. Not at all worried. We start off with a muscle memory to give us 255 progress out of the 380 that we need. We don't have to worry about waste not 2 at all. If we got a proc, we do precise touch and then not worry about innovation, but since I didn't get a proc, I do innovation. Basic touch. Standard touch. I need 700 still, so basic touch. I got a proc. Okay, we're good. Cap there. And you can either 2-putt progress or veneration 1-putt. Depending on how much CP you happen to have left. I had 216 left, so I wasn't worried about it. Okay, back to life. Oh, wait. Oh, we have to winch. I'd say what it is I see in you. Here's Bennett there for the turn-in. How is Barbarella's armor coming along? HQ'd, baby. Hope she loves it. Cutscene. She's styling it out. She's happy. Blanstyr comes up. Don't tell me you forged some that the spear-wielding she-demon actually approves of. Hold still a moment. Okay, let's grab this just in case. But I think we'll probably get another one that's better in a second here. She poses. He inspects. She poses more. Smiling, posing. It's so simple, but the rose gold gives it that hint of extravagance. You've outdone yourself, Mercy. I might grab some of the posing. That was kind of cuter. And I especially love the colors. This might be the most beautiful cuirass I've ever owned. My thanks, Mistress Mercy. Aside from the armor's obvious beauty, I can see it has been carefully crafted to withstand the rigors of combat. Now that you have addressed my concerns with Barbarella, that only leaves... Rogadin, male, wearing glasses. Juan Maga is his name. W-A Nancy Mary A-G-A. Ugh, is this why you've called me here? To spend more of your coin on gear we don't need? Juan Maga, you should be the first in line when it comes to time to replace our equipment. Our lives depend on your ability to engage the foe face to face. You need new armor. The suit I have serves me just fine. You should look to your own abilities, healer. If you weren't so sluggish with your spells, then maybe we wouldn't have to rely on expensive armor to save our hides. Ooh, shots fired, dude. Sluggish? How many times have I saved you from the brink of death? 'Tis your seeming fondness for injury that forces me to consult with armorers in the first place. You think I enjoy being wounded? How many times have I risked my life to save yours? If this is the thanks I can expect, then you can try fighting without me. And the bespectacled Paladin Rogadin walks out of the scene. Walk away then. We shall find a replacement soon enough. Finding tanks is pretty easy. Barbarella just watches them, shakes her head. The way they argue now, you'd not think they'd been friends since childhood. And she walks after the healer, whose name I already forgot. Blanstyr? Something like that. Blanstyr? Looks like venturers have their own problems, eh? Says Blanstyr to me. But I'd have to say, finding the right armorer to craft the ridiculous requests ain't one of them. Your work was masterful. I tried, Mercy. I really did. Even begged that weaver bloke and old dad to teach me something about design. But it seems I've a lot more to learn before I become the sort of artisan that understands his customers' needs. Ananza's the one I should really be talking to. As Forge Master, she's had years of experience in crafting to meet a client's wishes. If anyone will know what I gotta improve, it'll be her. Bayergot's beard. I never thought the day'd come when I'd fall to my knees to beg for that harpy's help. But it's time I changed my ways. Wow. Unexpected change of heart. Fancy Lancer is complete. You okay back there? You good? 836,550 experience points, a measly 913 gil, 200 ice crystals, and a titanium ball peen hammer that I've already made an HQ version of. I've already HQ'd all this stuff as well, so we'll just take the 2,000 gil. $61. I made this wind-up Doulahan. So, let's say he. Okay, hold on. It and I will bid you farewell. We hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Twitchy little fella, huh?